My relatives only reach out when they need money, then get angry when I say no. My phone buzzed at midnight with a text from my cousin Ashley, who I hadn't heard from in 8 months. She said her car broke down and she needed $600 for repairs by morning or she'd lose her job. No greeting, no asking how I was, just the demand and a PayPal link. I stared at the message and remembered the last time she'd contacted me was to borrow $300 for rent, which she never paid back. I screenshot the text and went back to sleep. The pattern had become so predictable it was almost boring. I'd started tracking these requests 2 years ago after my uncle called me entitled for refusing to fund my aunt's vacation. The spreadsheet had grown to 43 entries. Ashley alone had asked for money 9 times and paid me back 0. My cousin Gerald had borrowed over $2,000 for various emergencies and blocked my number when I asked about repayment. My aunt had requested help with bills, medical expenses, and her daughter's wedding, then didn't invite me to the actual ceremony. The pattern was clear. I was a bank, not family. Every request followed the same script: urgent crisis, emotional manipulation, then silence after I paid. Ashley texted again at 6 in the morning. She said she couldn't believe I'd leave her stranded, that family helps family, that I was selfish for ignoring her. I replied asking about the $300 she owed me from March. She said that was different because she'd had unexpected expenses and I knew she was struggling. I pointed out she'd posted photos from a casino 2 weeks ago. She called me a stalker and said I was throwing her past mistakes in her face. I asked for the $300 back before I sent anything new. She sent 3 angry paragraphs about how I'd changed and money had corrupted me. That afternoon, my aunt called. She didn't say hello, just launched into a speech about family loyalty and how Ashley was crying because I'd abandoned her in her time of need. I asked if Ashley had mentioned the $300. My aunt said that was ancient history and I needed to let it go. I said I'd let it go when she paid me back. My aunt said I was being petty and that Ashley's car situation was an emergency. I asked if she'd be willing to lend Ashley the money instead. She said she was on a fixed income and couldn't afford it, which was interesting because she'd just returned from a cruise. The hypocrisy was stunning. My phone erupted with messages from various relatives over the next hour. My uncle said I was ungrateful and had forgotten where I came from. My cousin Gerald said I thought I was better than everyone because I had a good job. My other aunt said I was breaking my grandmother's heart by refusing to help family. None of them had spoken to me in months. None of them asked how I was doing. All of them had Ashley's PayPal link ready to forward. I took screenshots of every message and added them to my spreadsheet. The documentation would matter soon. That evening, I created a group chat with every relative who'd contacted me. I uploaded my spreadsheet showing 2 years of loan requests totaling over $8,000. Column A, relative's name. Column B, amount requested. Column C, reason given. Column D, amount repaid. Column E was blank except for one $50 payment from my cousin who'd felt guilty after winning the lottery. I asked if anyone wanted to discuss repayment plans before I considered new requests. The group chat went silent for 30 seconds. Then my uncle removed me from the chat and I watched myself get blocked by 6 people simultaneously. Ashley's car got repaired anyway. She posted photos of it on social media 3 days later, thanking her boyfriend for covering the cost. She never mentioned me. 2 months later, my cousin Gerald sent a friend request like nothing had happened. I declined it. Last week, my aunt texted asking if I could help with Christmas gifts. I sent her the spreadsheet again. I haven't heard from them since.